do a lot of thinking, because it's called, this is a thinking box. Think about it. Driving, it's dark. You can't go down the road with a blank mind. You're always thinking. I'm thinking. Sometimes I think maybe a little dramatic, and I don't want to say I'm negative to myself, but I do a lot of thinking in here. I try to accomplish a lot of things in my life. One, I got the radio show that I do. I may not be the best at it, but I do it because I like doing it. And two, I got the YouTube channel here. I may not be the best at that neither, but I do my best with it. The best that I can be, anyway. But I do think a lot of things, you know. People that used to be in my life, that don't want to be a part of my life anymore. I had one most recently that actually, even though he said the word later at the end, it sure did sound like a goodbye to me. But it is what it is. I'm not perfect. Never claimed to be perfect. I may not talk right. I may not, a lot of things. See, growing up when I was a kid, I don't know if you guys know what dyslexia is, but I was diagnosed having it, and it's a learning disability is what it is. Oh, we're fixing going to Pennsylvania real quick. Right there it is. Welcome to Pennsylvania. But for most of my life growing up, as far as school, I got a whole lot of whippings from my dad because he would get a whole lot of pink slips. And every time there was a pink slip that was mailed to the house, I always got in trouble. Every time I got one, I got whooped for it. And my dad always considered me stupid or dumb. But I was really super slow when it comes to reading and understanding what I'm reading. It's a learning disability, and of course when I was really young, at dyslexia to that, I was I would overreact or overzealous. I don't know what word I'm looking for, but my mom had me put on Ritalin to slow me down. That was before that I was actually diagnosed as dyslexia. But my dad never bought into that. He just thought I was stupid, so he always said I was stupid. Well, it follows you. It doesn't go away. There ain't really no cure for it, but you have to learn how to work around it, you know? And I watch a lot of video on it to understand more about it. But that was back in the 70s when I went to school. So I don't think there was a whole lot about it then. And I have my faults and everything, and I am who I am. I'm Trucker Jukebox. I'm Jukebox. I am who I am. But I think about the folks that used to hang out with me and they don't want nothing to do with me. Or you talking about a lonely life? I've got one. I really do. I'm not married. I have no wife. I don't go home that much because my mom and Tom is up there in the age where they don't really want to do nothing. Mom is in her room and she naps a lot. So does Tom. So I don't go there too much. And I'm not trying to put myself down. I'm just saying I don't have a very exciting life. There ain't too much in my life that gets me excited. Because I don't really have anything to look forward to as far as to get me excited, right? But people will get to know me a little bit and then they want to walk away, you know, and that's fine. But I come to the realization about I don't really care if I have any friends, because a friend is supposed to be a lifetime thing, and it doesn't mean that you always got to talk with them. It doesn't always mean you got to hang out with them. But when there is total silence and you can't say good morning, hi, how you doing, because you know you're being ignored on the other end, I won't do it. Because, but I think friendship is just I mean, look at Facebook, you know, somebody wants to friend you. You don't know the people, you don't know them at all. I think Facebook should call it something else. But I call the people around me more now. It's just associate, not so much a friend. Do I have any real, true, honest to God friend? I don't think I really do. I don't think I do. I help everybody and anybody that I can. I guess financially, money-wise, I've done a whole lot to help different folks that needed maybe a few bucks, or maybe needed help on a YouTube channel. I don't know if I'm very good at doing that, but I try to, well, that's my way of being a friend, is just trying to help somebody. But they get to know who I am. I relax around them. I talk. And then people don't want nothing to do with me, you know, which is fine. Just staying in the truck, keeping to myself, not really having to talk with folks is probably my best bet, because, and I did say this one time, once people get to know who I am and I start relaxing around them and I can say or talk what I want to talk, people don't want to know, they don't want to be around me, you know. So I think having a relationship with anybody, as far as a friend, is, because there ain't no real friends out here. People don't know how to be a real friend. They really don't. They don't know what it's about. They don't know, you know. And probably my biggest pet peeve of all pet peeves, because I'm not around folks that much. I'm in this truck. Social media is probably not the best thing to be on, but I am on it. I'm on the radio, and I'm on YouTube. I'm on Facebook. But is the cell phone. The cell phone to me is a bad thing, because yeah, you can reach out and connect to somebody, but people are having a fight on the phone is the dumbest thing I ever thought, you know. Because really think about it, back in the day when we did not have the cell phone, you actually had to go to a phone booth to call people. Think about it, before Facebook, before any of that ever came. how it used to be, and I've been driving long enough I can say this. I used to have a friend that lived up there in Dorr, Michigan. And this is back before the Facebook page ever came involved. We would see each other or talk, and we were like, we took off from where we left off, and we would have a good conversation. I would go to his house, and it was fun. But now, with the social media and Facebook and that, we don't even say, I don't think we said 2 words all year. All year. We haven't talked, we don't say nothing, nothing. And I hate the social media for that. I hate the cell phone because of that. Now I'm opening up to you guys. I hope I'm not going to stab myself in the foot doing this. But it's dark. I'm doing a whole lot of thinking in my head going down the road. But instead of just thinking in my head, I'm talking out loud to you guys. See where this is going to go, right? But I think having friends are really in my reality. I don't think it's true. Folks don't know what friendship's about. They have no clue what it's about. Yeah, it's not about hugging on each other and always having to talk. But a friend is supposed to be someone you can reach out to when you need a friend. Hey, you know, I need a friend. I need to talk to somebody. But guess what? I make phone calls and they go to voicemails. There's caller ID. They know who it is. And I don't hear from these folks. I really don't. Oh, I'm going to start clearing out a bunch of names in my phone. I'm going to start taking them off. I'm coming to the conclusion that there ain't no real friends out here. Just associates. That's all there is. Just associates. My only true, honest to God, 2 friends I have in this world are my 2 little dogs, Jake and Panda. I'm not saying that nobody's ever did anything for me. One of my friends that I'm talking about actually literally left Florida to come down to rescue my butt from Arkansas and literally took me to Texas so I can get my new truck here. And if it wasn't for he, well, I was in a bind there, but he didn't do it for free. I paid for his gas and stuff, so it wasn't done for free. He wouldn't have been able to do it at all if I wouldn't have gave him gas money, but that's okay, you know. You can't drive across country without fuel, right? I can't even drive this truck across country without fuel. But nobody at Prime is my friend, but yet I got a fuel card, I can get my fuel, right? I don't know if he really considered me as a friend, but he got paid for doing that so he can take me across country, so, or take me to Texas, so I guess it could be about the same, you know. I mean, sometimes I go down the road and I be thinking about that. No, I don't want to sound like I'm just reaching out to you guys. That's all I'm doing. I'm just reaching out to you all. It is what it is. But we're going to keep on making the videos. I'm still going to make the videos. I'm still going to do my radio show. Why am I doing it? Because I enjoy doing it. And because I do live by myself, I don't really have people around me too much to call friend. If I didn't do them two things right there, if I didn't do the radio, or if I wasn't doing YouTube, if I completely stopped doing both of them, if I was to change my number on my phone, if I was completely to wipe away my Facebook page altogether, no trace of me whatsoever, nowhere, then I would really be alone out here. Because honestly, that's the only platform, that's the only thing I do to show my presence out here. If it wasn't for that, I would be alone. You guys wouldn't be able to contact me. You guys wouldn't be able to say, hey, where's the videos? You wouldn't be able to go to Spreaker and listen to my shows. I would be by myself, 100% by myself. So that's why I continue doing it. I don't know if anybody's really watching. I don't know if anybody's really listening. But it keeps me alive, I guess. Because really, if I wasn't on the social media, if I wasn't doing any of that, if I caused myself to completely leave, I mean leave, no trace of me whatsoever, you guys wouldn't even be able to ask me where my videos are. Who would miss me out here? Dispatch probably, after a day or so. They would probably miss me the most. Not gonna lie, I get depressed, I do. Trust me, I do. Jake and Panda is another big help, because I say to myself, who would take care of them? Who would actually take care of them if something really did happen to me? That's why I drive this truck so carefully. It's not because of the freight. It's not so much because of the public out here. But I don't want Jake and Panda hurt. I don't want them to get hurt. So I gotta drive with caution to make sure that they're gonna be okay. But they give me a purpose to make sure that I stay safe. So they have me so I can take care of them. You know, does that make any sense? But if I didn't have all that social media, and if I didn't have Jake and Panda, I wouldn't have a purpose at all. Well, let's put it this way. I'm not suicidal. I'm not talking that, but I would be more of a daredevil of myself. I wouldn't give a damn, you know. I give a damn now because I'm going to really make you laugh because of you guys too. Listen, if I wasn't on the radio, if I wasn't on YouTube, if I wasn't on Facebook, and let's say I was gone for a couple weeks, then you guys are going to start asking where I'm at. See? So kinda I got you guys watching over me too. Well, I gotta take care of myself. I can't, you know, I got a purpose in this world. And the purpose is Spreaker Radio and YouTube and Facebook. But no, this is a big thinking box that I'm driving, a thinking box, and sometimes you think your thinking's not very good. You know, you're not always thinking positive. You're always thinking negative. Then you start feeling sorry for yourself. And sometimes going down the road, I drop a tear or two on my steering wheel, you know, because of the thinking that I'm doing. And I know somebody's going to say, well, you know, you can reach out and probably call me, or you can talk to us, or that is not dependable. I learned that through the years. I've had people say that. That is not dependable. Not at all. Not whatsoever. But I guarantee you this. If I'm awake and I'm going down the road, I got a headset on. You call me, I will answer you. I've had a few people try to do video chat with me. I don't do video chat when I'm going down the road. One, it's not safe. Two, I got to use my phone to do that. So I know it's just not safe to do a video chat going down the road. But if you want to call me, just a simple phone call, I can answer my phone without touching my phone. I have a headset on and both hands are on the wheel. I guarantee I'll answer your phone call, because that is what a friendship is about. That is what a friendship is about. It's just being there in case you need to help somebody. That is what a friendship is about. It's not really about try to cipher as much as you can from the person and then leaving, or I don't know. I'm probably dragging this on, but this is just me thinking out loud instead of to myself. Anyway, I want to thank you guys for listening. We were talking while going down I-90. We came into Pennsylvania. We're going to keep going. But this video is going to come up right away. I know it's dark out here, but this video is going to come up right away, folks. Take it with a grain of salt. Either like me or don't. But do me a favor, don't call me a friend unless we are. Don't do it. We're just associates. I never met just about 90% of you, maybe 95% of you. I've never met. And I really don't want to meet up with nobody, because I don't want, hey, we saw a trucker Jukebox, now we don't have to talk to him anymore. Let's just keep the mystery there. I think as long as we do that, there is a chance that you guys might watch my videos. There may be a chance that you might listen to one of my radio shows if you don't know who I am. I'm a little different when I'm off video than when I'm on video. I'm a lot different. I try to be myself when I'm not on the video, but that's when usually people will walk away from me. But anyway, thank you for listening. We gotta get on out of here. Stay tuned for a video. Probably tomorrow. It's our trip going to Massachusetts. We'll talk to you guys on the next one.